Quite an exciting matchup here. Big, strong feeder bar going off against this flipper wedge.
Fight, robots, fight.
Control versus energy. Yeah. Oh, there's some of that energy. Being Supreme going flying into the ceiling.
Massive hits. Interesting. The matchup here usually would favor Being Supreme, but they're losing these engagements. Big G is throwing his opponent into the air rather than sliding up that ramp.
Being Supreme has so much power, they're doing wheelies a lot of the time. Which can't be good for their ground clearance.
Absolutely not, but I don't know if it's the factor that's costing them these engagements or not. It's really hard to tell.
Yeah.
So far, Big G absolutely dialed in. But the compliant plastic, the bending parts on Being Supreme are not showing the damage.
This is really showing the difference of 3-pound robots versus the other classes. The speed here is just incredible.
Now, do you hear that? I'm hearing some beeping from within the arena. Something is turning on and off.
Oh, and it doesn't look like Big G is super responsive in the drive. Possibly a receiver or something has come unplugged, and you might have heard the...
Very possible. However, the wheels are spinning again on Big G.
One of them is. Yeah, could have been some sort of reset, needing a 0 signal. Maybe they haven't gone neutral on the right stick to reset that one.
I gotta say, as so often is the case, when they start playing defensively and they're only having this one wheel, this is where the driving skill comes out.
1.5 minutes left in this fight. We're only halfway through. This is anyone's game here. Big G still has the weapon, but only one side of drive. They did lose both for a moment, so it could come back. Great pin and flip there by Being Supreme. Ooh, nice flip there by Big G. This is a back and forth fight. You really want to see Being Supreme here take advantage of the maneuverability difference with Big G on only one wheel.
Yeah, it's so strange to me that Big G has been able to kind of stay neck and neck with Being Supreme so far. Being Supreme not able to capitalize hardly at all.
Yeah, I mean, Being Supreme is a control bot. It's a wedge, it's a flipper, and they're just not really controlling this fight.
They're starting to get their feet under them.
Yeah.
For what I think they need to be a little slower, or what they're doing that's working is they're being a little slower and a little more intentional with when they flip, maybe flipping a little slower as well.
Yeah, I will be clear. I think Big G is kind of ceding control, right? They're not doing a lot either.
That's a great point.
Yeah. And Being Supreme just backing up to the door to end that one.
That is a really interesting match. It's going to be tough for the judges to score exactly. I think man.
It is tough. You know, Being Supreme making it to the end pretty much unscathed. Big G losing a drive side, and after that, kind of, you know, being a bit hectic. You know, hard to give much control or aggression there, but Being Supreme not really able to take advantage of it.
We've got a judge's decision.
All right,
let's... Oh, here it is, and Being Supreme Refried by unanimous judges' decision takes it over Big G, and they take that qualification to the World Championships at the end of the year in December. Exciting stuff for Being Supreme.